Today we'll continue the studies topics because yesterday we got some knowledge about the importance of getting initiation, getting the group lessons. Why Guru? Now the question is, why Guru? Why there is no way? So today, in a small way, we'll know about the truths, the tattva of Sri Gurudev. Because it is said, by their mercy, by getting initiation, what will happen that Jatha kanchanatang yati kangsha rasa vidhanata tatha diksha vidhanena dijattam jayatendrina. How you can transform a bronze to mix with some chemicals. If you mix some chemicals with bronze, it will transform to gold. So same thing, Guru will do this for us. When one will get blessings, initiation, Guru blessings, so after that, all his life will change, even the qualities. Even the qualities of guna, he will get the same qualities like Brahmanas. But there is also some question to show these slokas, and there is also one sloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is said, Kiva Vipra Kivanyasi Shudra Kenanoy Jai Krishna Tattvavitta Shai Guru Hai. There is no choice from whom you will get Krishna consciousness, from whom you will get Guru blessings, from whom you will get the knowledge of Sri Krishna Bhajan, from you will get the realization of Krishna Tattva. So he is Guru. So to show those slokas, somebody says that about the devotees, that here, Dijattam Jayatandrinam, Tatha Dikha Vidhanena Dijattam Jayatandrinam. If somebody will get proper Diksha, so you will get the qualities of Brahmana. So they're starting to wearing Brahman threads and like this. But Jiva Goswami strictly said, no, not that. The qualities will appear. Qualities will appear, you will get the same qualities, but you are not allowed to follow all this Brahmanical culture. For that, you need another birth. Here, it is said, Jiva Goswami said, Swado Ishadda Shabanaya Kalpate. By the initiation, by chanting mantras of Sri Krishna, by chanting mantras of Mahamantra, it's true that one will get the highest quality, highest stage in their life, like Brahmanas. But then also, how one Brahman boy, who born in a Brahman family, so after he born in Brahman family, only by getting birth in Brahman family, he will not know as a Brahman. For that, he has to perform that rituals of Upanayana, Brahman thread. Then you will know as Dija, that is his second birth. That's why he is known as Dija. After that, when you will follow all the rules and regulations as a Brahmana, then he will know and he will be accepted as Brahman. Before that, he is also not allowed to touch Shalagram Shila, or he is not allowed to read Veda. Before that, he is not allowed to do some things like a Brahman. No. So same as how one Brahman boy, even although he born in a Brahman family, then also he needs that rituals, second birth. Same as for others, they will get the qualities as a Brahman. There is no doubt. By initiation, they will get the high stage. But to be a Brahman, they need another birth, Janmantara. So, by whose kripa it will happen? By whose kripa we can change our life? By whose kripa we can destroy everything inside of us, bad, which is dirt? Is Sri Gurudev. Kukara andhakarastu refetaka dhinibhaktaka. Two letter is there, Gu and Ru. So Gu means darkness of ignorance. And Ru means who will destroy this darkness of ignorance. So he is Guru. In one hand, by one Rashika, he said, Guru is Guru. Guru means heavy. In Bengali, if you'll say it's Guru Bhar, that means it's heavy. It's Guru Vishay, that means it's very most important subject, topics. So Guru is Guru, that means he is not light, he is heavy. We must know, we should respect him in that way. Guru Padastra, so the Guru, the truths, Guru Tattva is Guru Padastra Tasmat Krishna Dikhadi Shikshanam. We'll start our life as a human beings. When we'll get that Guru blessing, after we'll take shelter on his lotus feet, then he'll advise us about Sri Krishna Tattva. He'll advise us about Sri Krishna Bhajan. What Brahmadev he said, that after leaving all the external activities, when one will take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, who is very pure devotee of Sri Krishna, after that, you will get the advice, instruction of Sri Krishna Tattva, instruction of Sri Krishna Bhajan. And he said, Sthane sthitang srutigatan tanubang manobhirije prayasha jito jito pyoshito istilakya. In Srimad Bhagavad 10th canto, chapter 14, when Brahma was praying to Sri Krishna. So that time, he said that after leaving all the external activities like yogas, jnanas, karmas, then he should take shelter on the lotus feet of pure devotee. He should take shelter on Guru. So when he will advise about your tattva, if one will follow those all instructions from Guru, he will get in a carefully and very serious with great dedication. Then he has not to go here and there. Brahma said, who will follow all the instruction of Sri Gurudev, which is connected with Krishna Bhajan, then he has not to travel here and there. he will stay in his own place, and hey Krishna, you will go to him. He will not come to you. So in one place, he will be seated in his own place, and he will follow all the instructions, all the advice from Sri Gurudev, and in three ways. Srutigatang tunubang manovi kaya manovakya. He will engage all these three parts. His mind will engage for your bhajan. Physically by body, you will engage with your seva. And bachik, that means his tongue will be always engaged with your katha, with your name, holy name. So then, he will stay in his own place, and you will go to him to bless him. Not only bless him, to offer yourself to him. So it will happen, Krishna Dikhadi Shikshanam, first taking shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, then from him we have to accept, he will advise that Krishna Dikhadi Shikshanam, he will give initiation, and then he will teach us how to perform Krishna bhajan. So that is why we need to know who is actual Guru. The Guru Tattva is really very big. Not so small. It's really very big. Even Brahma, he cannot explain about Guru Tattva by his forehead. But we'll listen something, synopsis. In Srimad Bhagavat, Sri Krishna is said, Acharjang mang vijanyat, nava manne takarhichit, no marta buddha shveta sarvadeva maya guru. He says that you must know your Guru in front of you, representing me. Guru is non-different form of me. Do not compare him with these material aspects. Yes, he is look like you. He is two-handed. He is two-eyed. So everything same like you. But them also. You should not think about your Guru that he is a human form. No, Guru is a truth, tattva. His inside there is Guru tattva. Who can do anything for Krishna? For you, for disciple. So that's why Guru is representing me in front of you. One person from this material world, he cannot directly, suddenly he will get darshan of Krishna. He cannot serve directly. Isn't it? At the beginning. Can you serve? No. So we'll do this, everything. We'll do this connection for us with Sri Gurudev, with Sri Krishna. There is Sri Gurudev. Sri Gurudev will do everything for us when we'll take shelter on his lotus feet. So it is said there, Sharana loiya kore Krishna atta samarpano tat kale Krishna tare koren atmosama. Whenever we are taking shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, from whom we will be accepted? From Krishna, by Krishna. Tat kale Krishna tare koren atmosama. When, just at the same moment, Guru will give us initiation. this special mercy, whenever we'll get this very special mercy, at the same time, Krishna will accept us as a very nearest one of him. Atmasama. That means he will accept us as his group member, very nearest person. So we are taking shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, but we are accepted by Krishna at the same moment. So how it's happening? How it's happening? Because when Guru is representing Krishna in front of us, that is why Sri Krishna said, you must know, Sri Gurudev is a non-different form of me. That is why in Guru Pranam, what it is said, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Deva Parabrahma. Parabrahma, that means Krishna. Tasman Sri Gurave. So in the mantra we are calling him Parabrahma is Sri Krishna. We are calling him Brahma. We are calling him Vishnu. We are calling him Maheshwara, Mahadev. So why we are not worshipping Guru as them? When we are calling Sri Gurudev as Parabrahma, Sri Krishna, and Krishna also said this, Acharya Mang Vijamnet, you must know, your Guru is me, non-different form. So why we are not worshipping Sri Gurudev as Krishna, as Brahma, as Vishnu, as Mahadev? No, we are not allowed to do this. Yes, that is true. Guru is non-different form of Krishna. That is true. All the demigods is inside Sri Gurudev. It is true. He can do anything for our bhajan life. Only he can do. Not even Swam Bhagavan. Only Guru can do this. But then also we are not allowed to worship Guru. We cannot offer Tulasi on his lotus feet. No. We cannot worship the leaves, billiard leaves on his lotus feet. But we have to offer some respect. How we are respecting Krishna, how we are respecting Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, we have to offer some respect. In scriptures, it is very nicely said that there is an example about Guru Tattva. It's known as Aropa Siddhi. Aropa Siddhi means Prabhupada Gopal used to give an example about this. In the map, you have seen the picture of map? Maybe in a Russian map or maybe Indian map. In Indian map, there is one very nicely drawn. I asked, what is this? It's River Ganga. I cannot reject this. I have to accept. It's River Ganga. I have to accept its ocean. When I see in the map, I have to accept it. Yes, it's ocean. Mahasamudra. It's Ganga river, it's Yamuna river. I have to accept without any doubts because it is shown in the map. But what is the problem? We cannot take bath in that river which is drawn in map. We cannot reject that is not River Ganga. We have to tell this, yes, it is River Ganga, but we cannot take bath. So it's called Aropa Siddhi. So for Guru, that's all truths. He's Parabrahma. He's Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. his inside of Guru, all the demigods is there. It's true, but it's arupshit. We cannot worship him as Parabrahma, as Shiva, as Brahma, as Vishnu. So we have to respect. We should not forget that Guru also disciple. Your Guru, in front of you, is Guru. But in front of his Guru, his disciple. So when you will offer tulasi or bilya leaves on his lotus feet, then it will be aparadha, not only for you, also for him. You are doing here in your house that you are offering tulasi to his lotus feet, but this aparadha will go to Guru. So that is why in Kalishantara Upanishad it is said that because of disciples, Guru will go to the hell. How? In that way. In India you can see, and all over the world you can see so many persons, they are pretending, oh, I am Krishna. So all their blind followers, they start to worship him. I know some person. I'm not telling the names, I'm not quoting the names, but that person, he went to me to know about what is bhakti. And after that, I got this knowledge that he is pretending to his disciples, to his followers, he is Narayana. And all the followers who has no knowledge about bhakti, pure bhakti, he is Narayana. So it is happening in Kali Yuga. So where they'll go, all that fake Bhagavan, where they will go? To the hell. Because of his disciples, his disciples, his followers, they are worshipping him as Narayana, as Krishna. So it is happening. It is Kali Yuga. It's very natural in Kali Yuga. But all of them, they will go to the hell with all their followers. First he will go and will get placed in the hell for his followers. So all the followers, they will go. So that is why, yes, we have to respect our Gurudev in that way, but we should not worship Gurudev as Krishna, as Vishnu, or Brahma, Maheshwar. No marta buddha shweta. That is why Krishna said very carefully, you should worship your Guru. Because in front of you is in human form. So you'll compare him, by your ignorance, you'll compare him with these material aspects. But you should not do this. Otherwise it will be a great aparadha. Only by thinking something bad about Guru, it's by your ignorance. Maybe before also I said this, maybe you ask some things to Guru about scriptures or some things, and he didn't know this. He could not clear your doubts. So you just think by your mind, oh, Gurudev also didn't know this. It will be aparadha. Suddenly your bhajan will stop. So that is why in Prema Bhakti Chandrika, it is said, Bando Mui Savadhana Mate. Very carefully you have to worship. Very carefully you have to worship with Sri Gurudev, to Sri Gurudev. Because of that, you should not compare no matta buddhya shveta with these material aspects. Because you have to know Sarvadeva Maya Guru. Inside of Guru, all the demigods is there. He said this to Uddhava. So, what is the truth? Jo Guru Sha Hari Sakshat. Jo Hari Sha Guru Swayam. Jo Guru, Guru is Hari. In front of us, Guru is Hari. So, Hari is our Guru. Not other person. But when it will happen, when Guru is Hari, Hari is Guru, when you will get initiation from Sat Parampara. Because they are also Guru, the upper Sampradayas. Is not? That fake Bhagavans. They are also Guru. They are also giving initiation to his disciples, to their disciples. So, he is Hari or he is Bhagavan? No. For mantra, you must know that which mantra you should chant, which is supported by the scriptures. If that mantra is not supported by the scriptures, so there is no result, no fruits from that chanting, from that practice. So, when you will get initiation from traditional way, in a proper way, when you will follow the advice of Sri Gurudev, then that very special qualities of Hari will appear in front of you. So he will guide this. Jo Guru Sha Hari. You must know your Guru is Hari. So in one hand, Hari is your Guru, Sri Hari is your Guru. Guru Jasya Bhavet Tushtas, Tasya Tushta Swayam Hari. When Guru will be merciful to his disciple, so you must know that Swayam Sri Hari is being merciful. In the biography of so many Siddha Mahatmas, we can see that they had no knowledge about anything, about scriptures or anything. They just served their Guru, and by the serving of Guru, they got everything in their life. In Gauriya Vaishnava Jivan, you will find so many Siddha Mahatmas' life. They got everything by the Guru blessings. Just think about our Pran Krishna Baba. From him, I know that he never went to the school long time. Only some years. But now he is fluently reading all the Sanskrit slokas. Fluently. It's Guru blessings. He was there. Very nice story with one friend. That is Nishi Bhakta, in the same place where Pran Krishna Baba used to live in his childhood, Dharmanagar. And I know Nishi Bhakta very well. His friend and also god brother. Same time, both of them, they got initiation from my grandfather, Prabhupad, Goswami. So, Nishi Bhakta, from Nishi Bhakta I got this story, he said that, Prabhu, we are so small. We have not so much knowledge about scriptures, about Krishna Lila, but to listen some things from Gurudev, it was a pleasure. So that is why every day, whenever Prabhupada will come to Dharmanagar, every day we used to go there. And at the end, we'll sit together. It was very strong winter, very strong cold was there. That time also, at the end, after all the devotees, the very pure devotees, and at the end, we'll sit in one chadar. Two friends of us will cover ourselves and will listen. It is not going inside, but only to look at him, only to see something, only to listen something from him. It was a great pleasure for us. We don't know from where this attachment came. So one day, just after he finished his lecture, so every day we used to offer him pranam after his lecture from distance, because we are afraid if we go near what he will ask or what he will say. So that's why every day we used to offer pranam to him from distance. But one day it happened that we were standing behind all the devotees just after his lecture. So all the devotees, they are doing pranam to him. I don't know. Suddenly he started to call us. By his hand he was signing, "Come near to me." We thought that maybe some devotees, they are behind us. So we are looking over behind. Then Prabhupada, by his voice, he called, no, you come. So when Prabhupada called us, we just ran to him. It was a great fortune for us. So we ran and jumped to his lotus feet. You know Prabhu, Pran Krishna? That time his name was not Pran Krishna, he was Prafulla. So still now he is calling him Prafulla. So that time Prafulla, he jumped to his right lotus feet and made it. Because of that, he hold his right feet. Now he is in Radhakund. I am here in Dharmanagar because I hold his left lotus feet, Bhama. So he asked me, "Oh, you like to listen this Harikatha?" Then we were seeking, shivering, what we should say. Then we said, "Prabhu, we love you. What you are saying in your lecture, it's very high topic. It is not going inside. But we love to see you, we love to hear something from you." And Prabhu, by his mercy, it's costless mercy. Same as he said that, "Okay, come tomorrow, I'll give you initiation." We are so small. We were so small. Then also he said, "Come tomorrow to the house of one devotee and I'll give you initiation tomorrow." So next day, it was our very fortunate day of our life, most memorable day of our life. We got initiation, we got Guru blessings. And by his kripa, still now we can remember him always, every moment. Not for a single moment I can forget him, forget my Guru. Always whenever I close my eyes, I can see his face, same. Which face I have seen in my childhood when I got initiation from him. Ajachito mohano putito harijo pohu chachi vyalo harina. And he recite this verse from this Guru Vandana by Vaishnava Das. Jaya Jaya Sri Guru Prema Kalapatahu. In this verse there is one line, Ajachito mohano putito harijo pohu. Again and again that Nisabhakta said, Prabhu, we did not ask for initiation. We did not ask him for initiation. He said, because he felt we are so fallen, we need his kripa. That's why he said, come tomorrow, I'll give you initiation. That time we had no knowledge about Krishna bhajan. We had no realization. What is that Krishna bhakti? But now I can feel his blessings. What he gave that day, today I can realize. It's changed my life. So, Jo Guru So Hari. Who is Guru? And he says, still now I can feel attachment more than Krishna with my Guru. So Jo Guru So Hari, in that way. So Guru is representing Hari, so Hari is our Guru himself. Guru Jasya Bhavet Tushtas Tasya Tushta Swayam Hari. When Guru will be very merciful, when Guru will be pleased to you, then you must know Swam Bhagavan, Sri Krishna also pleased to you. And in another way, Hare Rushta Guru Strata, Guru Rushtena Pashchana, Tasmat Sharva Prajatnena Guru Meva Prasadaya. Krishna Rushta Hole Guru Rakhibare Pare, Guru Rushta Hole Krishna Rakhibare Pare. If Krishna will be angry to you, then Guru will protect you. Guru will protect you from his anger. But if Guru will be unpleasant to you, then Krishna will not protect you. So that is why it is said, Tasmat Sarva Prajatnena Guru Meva Prasadaya. So that is why all the devotees and the disciples, they have this duty to please his Guru. By what? How they can please? Only to follow the instructions about Krishna bhajan, which is connected with material things. It is not. When it is connected with Krishna bhajan, you have to follow all the instruction of Guru. So then Guru will be pleased. Okay. Guru will be pleased when you will see that his disciple is doing Krishna bhajan, doing dedicated Krishna bhajan with love, nothing else. Only by this you can please your Guru. Only by this Guru will be happy to you. So, when Guru will please, maybe Sri Hari, there is one very big example. One disciple of Advaita Acharya. His name was Kamalakanta. She was very near person, very near associates of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. So one day, once, it's happened that maybe somehow Sriman Mahaprabhu, he was disappointed with Kamalakanta. And that time, Advaita Prabhu, he was not there. Maybe he went to somewhere. So Mahaprabhu was so disappointed to Kamalakanta. He said, and he was a little bit angry, and he said, please don't come to me anymore. I don't want to see your face. So Kamalakanta, he was crying and crying and crying. But when Mahaprabhu was disappointed, so that is why, from distance, from far distance, only once a day she will take darshan of Mahaprabhu and she will go. And always she was crying. So after 2 or 3 days, Advaita Prabhu came back, and he was searching, oh, where is Kamalakanta? Kamalakanta used to stay always with Prabhu, but now he's not here. And he asked Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, oh Prabhu, what's happened? Where is Kamalakanta? Then Mahaprabhu said, oh, Kamalakanta, I was really very disappointed. So that's why I gave him the punishment that he should not come to me. So Advaita Prabhu started to cry to see this mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu, and he started to shivering. He was quivering. So he said, oh Prabhu, he is so fortunate that he got your mercy as your punishment. That is also your mercy. Only you can punish someone to whom you love. If somebody does something wrong in the street to you, you will not punish him in that way. But if one is very near to you and you see something bad to him, then you can punish him because you love him. You want to again to get him on track. So Advaita Prabhu, he started to cry, oh, he is so fortunate. I never get such mercy in my life. So I am proud of Kamalakanta. So Mahaprabhu, when he found that he is so merciful, Guru is so merciful to his disciples, then he said, oh, Advaita, you love so much Kamalakanta, you are so praised to him, so how I can be disappointed? Then he called Kamalakanta. Oh Kamalakanta, please call Kamalakanta. When Kamalakanta came, Mahaprabhu ran to him and embraced him. You are really fortunate that you have your Guru Kripa, Guru mercy. Because of your Guru, he protects you. Only to say his love for you, I forgive you. So that is the point. When Guru will be merciful to us, then Sri Krishna will be merciful to us. He cannot be angry to us when Guru is smiling to us. Through Guru, Krishna will smile to us. Through Guru, Krishna will please to us. Through Guru, Krishna will show his mercy. So that is why very carefully, Tasmad Guru Prapadyeto Jigyashu Sreyo Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nisnatam Brahmanu Pasrasram. There is different kind of Guru, it is said. Bhatmadesh Guru will show you the path of your bhajan. I said that day, Adu Shraddha. Maybe from somewhere you listen some very nice story of Krishna Lila, and it's attracted your mind for Krishna. So you'll ask someone, oh, it's very nice story. I want to know more about him, about Krishna. Then he will say, if you want to know more, then you have to read the granthas from there. So, first he gave me the knowledge about Krishna. First he will show me the path. So that is why his Bhatmaddesh Guru will show us the path. And he is also known as Sravana Guru, because he will say something more about Krishna Lila, about Krishna Bhajan. So he is Sravana Guru. By hearing, we will get some knowledge about Krishna. And then Diksha Guru. She will say, okay, if you want to really know about Krishna, then you have to take center on the lotus feet of Guru. Then we will get Guru blessings. After that, maybe my Guru is not living near to me, but I want to do bhajan. So I'll go to a very pure devotee from same parampara, same tradition. We have to ask our bhajana prashna to same parampara, not to others. You must know that every parampara, they have their little bit different theme, different thinking, different rituals, different process of their bhajan. Every parampara, there is something different there. So maybe you are thinking in that way, your meditation going in one way according to your Guru Parampara, and you ask something to another parampara, another tradition, that I am meditating in that way. In their parampara, they are not meditating in that way. So when you will ask, you will say, oh, you are doing wrong. You have to meditate in that way. You have to do your bhajan in that way. So again it will change. Is not? It will change. Your thinking will change. Process of your bhajan will change. Everything will be changed, which is not followed by Sri Gurudev. So, whenever you will ask anything about your bhajan, you must ask from same parampara. Then everything will be pure. You have no right to advise who is from different parampara. So, when you are giving advice, some basic is there. Basic is there. But about their deeper bhajan, when you will advise to someone, so you have to know that he is from same parampara like you or not. You cannot say, you are not allowed to say to someone that he is wrong. No. Maybe his parampara is different. So how or other, you can see nowadays so many groups, they are criticizing, oh, they are not doing proper, they are not doing, no, they have no right to say this. Maybe in their tradition they are following this, but in other devotees they have their own parampara, they are following this. Every parampara is supported by the scriptures. They are following the footprints of their Guru Parampara. So in that way, whenever Tasmad Guru Prapaddeta Jigyashu Sri Uttamam, when you will meet Sri Gurudev, you should ask Sri and Uttam, what will be fruitful for you, what will be very auspicious for you, what will help for your bhajan. Shabde cha paranisnatam brahmanupa shamasram. She will answer from scriptures. She will answer from his realization. It is said about Shiksha Guru. When Guru is not near, so we'll go to Shiksha Guru. First we have to know he is from same parampara, he is doing his bhajan well. Not only knowledge. If you only read the granthas and you are not practicing anything, then realization will not come. The realization will not come. Nowadays, I have seen so many places that here, mainly in Western countries, the devotees, they want to know from where the jivas came, from Vaikuntha, Golak or somewhere, where they will go. But ever you have seen in any lecture in Radhakund, they are talking about these topics? No. They have not so much time. From where we came, that is not so important. Where we'll go, that is also not so important. Important is our bhajan. What we have to do right now. So we have to focus our mind about this, not to collect all so many knowledges. If you ask such question to the pure Vaishnavas in Radhakund, they will not answer you. You can try. You can ask. Ever you have seen any lecture that Vishwanath is giving lecture about this? No. Previous Mahanta Maharaj, Ananta Das Baba, never. They are only giving lecture about present bhajan, because that is most important, what to do or not. So we should be focus our mind, we should be focus our brain there. What we have to do, we have to be careful about this. If I collected so much money but I have no practice, so that all jnana will dry my heart. So much knowledge, but there is no practice, no realization. So it is dry. When realization, when you will follow this, so all the knowledge, it will come automatically. If you will continue your bhajan very carefully, then this all knowledge will automatically appear inside of you. So that is why most important, Jigyashu Sreyo Tamam, which will be helpful for your bhajan. Ask some things to his Siksha Guru, to your Siksha Guru, when Guru is not near. When Guru is near, ask Guru. But Siksha Guru also, Bhatmaddesh Guru, that means Sarvana Guru. After that Diksha Guru, then Siksha Guru. Sometimes Siksha Guru is very important, most important for our life, like Pran Krishna Baba. He could not get much association with his Gurudev. He could not get, because maybe just after initiation he can meet his Sri Gurudev only 1 year. And that time he was so small. So after that, when he got realization, he came to Shiksha Guru, to my father. And he got his Siddha Swarup from him also. And he got all the knowledge from him, everything from him. He associated with my father, with his Siksha Guru, long time, continuous 15, 16 years. He used to travel everywhere with my father. Then when everything was finished, when he was prepared, then he got this instruction from my father, from his Siksha Guru, that now you should go to Braj, do your bhajan. So sometimes Siksha Guru will be more important than Diksha Guru. But there is also the blessings of Diksha Guru. Because of that mercy, you got this knowledge. You realize this all, otherwise not. So in front of us, what much this Guru is important, we should respect from whom we got this consciousness. Diksha Guru is most important, from whom I got everything, who give me a second birth for my life. And Siksha Guru also same important like Diksha Guru, from whom I got this guidance of my Krishna bhajan. That is why it is said that Guru is Krishna himself. Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru, both are Krishna himself. Why? Because who can explain the truths about Krishna, about Bhagavan? Bhagavan himself. No one can. Who can explain about the truths of Krishna? Only Krishna himself. No one else. Not even Maharishi Vedovyas, he can explain about the truths of Krishna. He said, I got only the realization about Krishna Tattva like one drop from one ocean. And I cannot explain that one drop. How much I realized, from my realize, if you think it is an ocean, then I just explain one drop from it. So his Sattavya Avatar, Maharishi Vedovyas, he cannot explain the truths. But Guru, he is explaining us the truths of Krishna, he is explaining us the bhajan of Krishna. So only Krishna can do this. So Krishna is giving us that knowledge, that truths from inside of Sri Gurudev. So we should be respectful in that way to Sri Gurudev. He is Guru, who is giving us that connection with Bhagavan. He is the connector. He is the connector between Bhakta and Bhagavan. At the middle, Guru is there. In one hand, Guru is holding the hand of Krishna, and in other hand, Guru is holding his disciple. And he is arranging the meeting between Bhakta and Bhagavan. He is Guru. So that is why, for our life, Guru is the most important person. Only this relation between Guru and disciple is life before life, life after life will continue. Only this relation, not with the connection with father and mother, not with the connection with the children. Only that connection. Janme janme Prabhu said, who is Guru, Sadguru, in this life, he was Guru in my previous lives also, and you will be Guru in my next life also. So in that way, we have to respect the truths of Guru. So that is why you have to take shelter, we have to start our life. We have to start our new life by the blessings of Sri Gurudev. So today, the Guru Datta topics is here. Jai Nitya.